All right, my beautiful people, star seeds, neurodivergents, chosen ones. We're going to do something today called practical application. In one of my recent videos, I talked about walking. Now, for me specifically, walking in nature regulates my mind, body, and soul. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm out here, there's no one around me, only the birds and the wind rustling through the leaves. The only thought that's in my head are mine, right thought, and wrong thought. Now, yes, during this walk, a wrong thought's gonna pop up into my head. They do. And that's where you use your power as a chosen one to change your vibration. You change that thought into something positive. And what's even better is, even if you try really hard and it's still on your mind, you at least accomplished one thing today. You got some miles in, exercise for your heart, and you got some silence, which 90% of the population is not typically around. All right? Now, you might think this makes no sense. Well, if you're a chosen one, starseed, or neurodivergent, you already know what it feels like to be overstimulated. You typically can thrive in a very disciplined environment, but it just came to a point that you couldn't survive there anymore. You have to let your body flow in its natural nature, the childlike state. For example, you could just relax, kick your feet back, wiggle them around, and just chill. At this immediate moment, our business is not going to fail. Our relationships are not going to crash. And the world is going to keep spinning. But we have to choose to spin it in the right direction, my beautiful people. Starseeds, chosen ones, neurodivergents. This is not just for entertainment. If you've experienced this, then you know that living in this vibration requires you to regulate it. No different than having a very expensive or fast car. You have to put premium fuel in it. You're going to have expensive oil changes. The brakes are going to be expensive to change. But what matters is that what you take care of, it takes care of you, okay? Now, while we're here, in my previous videos, as I said, we always need to do things while we're on our day-to-day to sustain this physical avatar. This physical avatar is highly intelligent, recognizes patterns, understands how to change the sunlight into food for the plants. So you have to trust it. Regardless of what negative thought, also called the army of the aliens, we have to continue to focus on the right things. Now, let's take a little pause, guys. We're going to do a little 5 push-ups. Hold it. 5. Just like that, guys. Now, as a chosen one, you're going to encounter a lot of things. Okay? A lot of the problem is that you have so many aspects to you that when a person only sees one, they tend to put you in that box and think that's the only thing you're capable of. But that's not for chosen ones. I know chosen ones, you guys are really good with computers. A lot of you guys are really good with firearms. A lot of you guys are really good at cooking. A lot of you guys are really good at lyrical skill, rapping, music talent, producing. It's just an innate skill that was given to us by God's source. But we can't let the outside vibrations, negative entities, our families, they're not all bad people, as I said, but they're running bad code. You know, it's simply like having a plane, a private jet. You're not going to land a private jet on a dirt runway. And our family, most of them, they're still thinking of that dirt runway. It never occurred to them that you need to make that dirt runway into pavement so you can bring in good and positive abundance to your life. Now, don't be afraid to stretch, guys. Those things are good for your mind, body, and soul as a chosen one, starseed, or neurodivergent. As crazy as it sounds, we have to do those things simply because we cannot thrive in a constricted environment, which is why most of us only feel energy and we only feel charged when we're alone or we're in an environment that can process our level of skill, and intelligence. Now, come along with me and do some more practical application. We're going to be doing some what we call leg lifts. Let's get started.
The floor. Pause, then engage your core to raise your legs back up to the starting position. Repeat 100 times.
You're going to put your hands underneath your butt. And you're going to put your legs parallel to the ground. And you're going to go up. We're going to be doing 20 of them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, that's a high vibrational activity. And because you're doing high vibrational activities, your body is going to constantly build up slowly and surely. That's why you encounter a lot of hate and negativity as a chosen one, starseed, or neurodivergent. Because the low vibrational people, they will never think to do 5 push-ups. They will never think to do 20 leg lifts. Because really, what does 20 leg lifts a day do for you? Nothing, right? It's almost, what's the point? It's almost like, what's the point? But that is the point. Changing the inner to reflect the outer. And when you see people feeling some type of way because you look young, you look good, you look strong, that's how you know you're a part of the chosen ones, starseeds and neurodivergents. You're a part of the new celebrities, the ones that are here to guide the people that never had any guidance. In one of my previous videos, I explained what happened to my dad, which means I didn't really have anyone to teach me any of these things. And now I can reach millions around the world and give you guys basic tools to put in your toolkit to survive as a starseed, chosen one, and neurodivergent. Guys, dressing nice is part of being a chosen one. Because when you dress nice, you feel good. When you feel good, you are good. When people see you, they compliment you. That's feedback. You smile. That's feedback. Only chosen ones can see that type of feedback because we actually contain our thoughts, condense them, put them into a place, and put action into real life. Going for a walk, that's an action. Doing 5 push-ups, that's an action. Okay? And as slow as these actions are, just like the book Atomic Habits said, they compound little by little and build you up. So, don't let anyone hold you back. That doesn't only apply to physical fitness. That applies to your creativity. If you sing every day for 10 minutes, chances are you're going to be good at singing 2 years from now. And that's what they like to think that chosen ones have. They like to think that we have the cheat code. But all we do is we take action. We do real life, tangible things. So, with that being said, chosen ones, don't forget to regulate your mind, body, and soul in nature. Listen to the silence. Control a negative thought and replace it with new positive thoughts, because you've accomplished a lot in your life, just like I have, even if sometimes we can't see it. Catch you in the next video. Peace.